Thanks for staying with us on Point. Sun International released their results today and their CEO, Anthony Leeming, joins me now. Thanks so much for your time on SABC News. So your adjusted profit before tax was 800 million rand in a set of results you've described as exceptional. Just expand on that, please.
Look, I think when you look back over the last couple of years, we've been through a torrid time with the revenue under severe pressure closing down, and we managed to achieve better results than we did in 2019 on lower revenue. So I think the business has improved its margins, debt's under control, and really is in a strong foot moving forward.
Let's speak about those results some more. Your headline earnings went from 7 million rand lost to over 400 million rand. What drove that?
Well, principally, I think it was a recovery in revenue from last year, both on the casino side, which grew at over 35%, as well as hotels and resorts, which have come back nicely, particularly on corporate conferencing, local leisure, as well as the online business, which is growing strongly and keeps growing. So our online business being Sunbet, and our Sun Slots operations, which recovered really strongly from 2019 levels.
Let's speak about your debt. Was reduced to 5.9 billion rand from 6.4 billion rand as at the 31st of December 2021. How?
Well, again, strong operations. I think the costs under control. We've managed to improve margins, and we're very cash generative business. So on the revenues, we had a better margin than we achieved in 2019. We've clearly generated a lot of cash. And that's also enabled us now to declare a dividend for the first time since 2016.
Talk to me about your casino income. I know you've just touched on it now, and how that fares with pre-COVID numbers and the recovery of that specific income stream for you as Sun International.
Sure. I think, coming into the year, there was quite a lot of euphoria just in December when all the restrictions, or a lot of the restrictions were lifted. And January was a particularly good month. It did weaken a bit from there, and since probably about April, May, we've started to see a nice recovery. And up to in June, July, we're getting back to about 95% of 2019 levels on the casino side. So casino revenue having recovered, obviously with inflation eating away a bit of profits, but with the cost savings, margins improving. So it's getting back there. Some properties doing better than others. The Western Cape seems a bit weaker. We do attribute this to the international market not really spending in the province. But ultimately, I think that's going to change in the next year or two, and we should see a strong recovery out of that property as well.
Just talk to me about the prospects for Sun International in the short and medium term, and if there are any challenges on the horizon that you can foresee.
Look, in the short term, we see still quite a strong recovery coming out of COVID. We're currently tracking ahead of the run rates when we look at the first half. So revenue is improving, as well as our sort of operational profits. So still very good in the short term. In the longer term, not significant. Inflation tends to have the impact of maybe putting people under pressure in the short term. Our properties are built, and ultimately people spend more down the line. So I think in the medium term, we might feel a bit of pressure in the short term, but in the medium term, we do see quite strong cash flows being generated and strong dividend payments. As long as debt remains below 2 times debt to EBITDA, which we are projected to reach fairly shortly, we will definitely be increasing our dividends to shareholders.
All right, you've said that you've got unutilized facilities of 1.5 billion rand. What are you prioritizing when it comes to cash flow and your business going forward?
There are a few things we're doing at the moment. At Sun City, we plan to launch another phase of Vacation Club, really a 3 and 4 bedroom units at a cost of about 250 million. And thereafter, if this phase goes well, we'll launch another sort of couple hundred units and expand Vacation Club at Sun City. We're also expanding our hotel in Grand West. It's the biggest casino in the country with the smallest hotel, only 39 rooms. And we'll take that to 103, and that's part of our VIP strategy. So not a significant amount on CapEx. These are pretty self-funding projects and should generate quite quickly a nice return. So the next focus really is online. As you saw, we bought some licenses through a Mauritian company in Ghana, Kenya, as well as Kenya, and we are looking to expand our online business, Sunbet.
Speaking of expanding, you've also said you're focused on your journey ahead and launching in new markets, Mauritius being one of them?
Not Mauritius, it's just a Mauritian-held company that holds these licenses in Africa. So, ultimately in any sort of African market that's offering decent online gaming and sport betting licenses, we will look to see if we can establish a presence.
Anthony Leeming, Sun International CEO, joining me there, speaking about the results that have come out, declaring a dividend for the first time in years, and the future prospects of that company. Thanks so much for your time.